In the early months of 2025, a shift occurred in the digital libraries and the hearts of millions. We used to crave the morally gray hero, the one who struggled with his conscience. But then came the global phenomenon Brimstone and Bone and its central figure, the King of Brimstone. He didn't struggle. He didn't seek redemption. He chose the dark and invited us to stay there. This is the era of the morally black hero, and it is changing the way we look at love stories forever. The viral success of Brimstone and Bone wasn't an accident. It tapped into a specific soundbite that dominated TikTok for months. He would burn the world for her. Not just a city, not just an enemy, everything. Why did this resonate so deeply? According to our 2025 subscriber polls, a staggering 80% of readers preferred a character who prioritizes the heroine over morality itself. Let's look at the honest fiction rankings. Visualize these shifting like a jagged mountain range of data, where the golden boys are falling into the abyss. For the first time, traditional heroes fell to the bottom tier. The black soul archetype took the top spot, appearing as a dark, monolithic peak on the charts. We are talking about characters who are unapologetically selfish. They aren't trying to save the kingdom. They are trying to save their person. It is a radical form of intense, hyperfixated loyalty that feels both terrifying and incredibly seductive in a fractured world. Meet the anchor of our study, Malachar, the King of Brimstone. He is the ultimate 2025 book boyfriend. Visually, he is the classic dark romantic, towering, obsidian-clad with silver hair that looks like frozen moonlight. But it's his psychological profile that's the real hook. He is a man who recognizes that the world is broken, so he decides to rule the wreckage rather than fix it, as long as he has his queen by his side. The turning point is the hidden vault. It's a chamber of cold stone where reality seems to fray at the edges. When Malachar uncovers that enigmatic journal, bound in singed dragonhide and weeping black ink, we see the prophecies for what they really are. A countdown. He isn't just stumbling into dimensional fractures. He's following the journal's glowing dark sigils, pulsing with a cold, violet light. He is intentionally tearing the fabric of reality. It is a calculated, visual descent into madness. It places Alara at the center of a collapsing universe. He isn't just breaking the world, he is shattering the very air she breathes. The morally black trope isn't just about being bad, it's about being focused. Traditional heroes are spread thin, trying to save everyone. The morally black hero has a singular focus. This creates an intense parasocial bond between the reader and the character. We feel chosen. It offers a sense of being the only thing that matters in a chaotic universe. It's the literary equivalent of a weighted blanket, if that blanket was made of shadows. If you've already felt that pull toward the black soul archetype this year, if you've already crossed over, leave a brimstone in the comments to mark your territory before we move to the scene that changed everything. This singular, terrifying focus isn't just a character trait, it's the weapon Malachar wields in the scene that shattered the internet. Chapter 12. When Alara, with her defiant amber eyes and blood-stained silk dress, tells him she hates him, she's speaking for the world he's dismantling. She calls him a monster, and his response. He doesn't argue. He says, "Then hate me, Alara, but do it from my throne." In that moment, the morally black hero is perfected. He doesn't want her forgiveness, he wants her existence. He burns the world knowing she may never forgive him, proving that his love isn't a gift, it's a cage made of fire. That tension between his total devotion and her valid hatred is the engine driving this series. But here is the twist we need to discuss. If these heroes truly burn the world down, what is left for the heroine to live in? The 2025 ending of Brimstone and Bone left fans reeling. Malachar succeeded. He saved her. But he saved her to a world of ash, a landscape where the sky is a permanent bruised purple and the ground is nothing but cooling embers. The story ends not with a coronation, but with a haunting cinematic tableau. Two people sitting on a throne of rubble, surrounded by the falling soot of a dead empire. It challenges the very idea of a so-called happy ever after by making the price of survival visible. The question isn't whether Malachar is a good man. We know he isn't. The question is why we find his brand of destruction so comforting. Maybe in 2025, we are all a little tired of trying to save a world that feels unsavable. Maybe we just want someone who will sit with us in the ruins and tell us we're enough. The morally black hero is the ultimate mirror of our modern exhaustion. So, are you staying for the ash, or are you still waiting for a night? Tell me your favorite morally black character in the comments and join us in the ruins by hitting subscribe. There's plenty more to explore on the dark side of fiction.